You talk about discipline as if it's a magic potion. You wait for it to show up. You binge-watch videos on it, hoping for a lightning strike of motivation that will finally make you consistent. You believe some men have it, and you don't. This is the single greatest lie holding you in place. Discipline is not a feeling. It is not a personality trait. It is a system. It is an engineered process. And right now your process is broken. You are relying on hope, and hope is a failed strategy. You think the man who wakes at 4 a.m. feels like it? Or the man grinding reps after a 12-hour shift is motivated? He is not motivated. He is activated. He runs a protocol. He has a weapon. You don't. The gap between the man you are and the man you want to be is not effort. It's engineering. You have effort you wasted in sporadic bursts, followed by weeks of entropy. Your system lacks coherence. Weaponizing discipline means converting that random, chaotic energy into a focused, reliable output. It means building a machine that runs whether you feel like it or not. It runs on protocol. It means turning your discipline from a passive wish into an active, offensive weapon you can aim at any target. Your physique, your finances, your entire life. Today, I am giving you the blueprint for that weapon. It is a 4-phase strategy, not a list of tips, not a motivational speech, a manufacturing process. Phase 1 is the architect. Phase 2 is the operator. Phase 3 is the engineer. And Phase 4 is the commander. Follow this protocol, build this system, and consistency will no longer be a struggle. It will be an automatic result. Phase 1 is the architect. This is the blueprint. You cannot build a skyscraper without one. You cannot build a life of discipline on a foundation of vague desires. Your target right now is, I want to get in shape. This is not a target. It is a fog. It is useless. It offers no direction and no point of failure. Clarity is the objective. An architect doesn't just say, let's build a tall building. He defines the exact height, the load-bearing capacity, the materials required. He creates a non-negotiable set of specifications. He defines the cost. He knows what failure looks like. You must become the architect of your own protocol. Your workout is not the goal. The workout is the process to achieve a specific result. Define the mission. In engineering, this is called the problem definition. You cannot solve a problem you have not defined. The real problem isn't your lack of discipline. The problem is your lack of clarity. Your brain, your biology, cannot execute a vague command. It defaults to comfort. Get in shape is a wish. I will train 4 days per week following this exact split for 12 weeks to lose 15 pounds is a command. It is a solvable equation. Define your non-negotiables. The 1 or 2 actions that mean the day was a win. In the gym, I will hit my 3 primary lifts. In your career, I will make my 10 sales calls before 10 a.m. This blueprint is the binary code for your system. Win or lose, 1 or 0. This clarity creates discipline. It removes decision friction. Stop wishing, start designing. You have the blueprint. Make your first entry. Hit the like button. It's not for the channel. It's your digital signature on the contract. A declaration that you are moving from architect to builder. Acknowledge it. Phase 2 is the operator. The blueprint is done. Now, you execute the build. This phase is not about optimization. It is not about feeling good. It is not about quality. It is about volume. It is about the brutal, repetitive, unglamorous act of showing up. This is the factory floor. This is the welder on the production line. He doesn't debate the blueprint. He doesn't ask his foreman if he feels motivated to weld. He has a job. He clocks in. He executes the weld. He repeats. His value is in his reliability, not his passion. You must become the operator of your own life. Your feelings are irrelevant. The schedule is the boss. The schedule is the master. This phase is designed to forge identity. You are not trying to be disciplined. You are disciplined by stacking reps. The neurological pathways for this new identity are built through action, not thought. Every time you show up when you don't want to, you cast a vote for your new identity. This is the grunt work phase where 90% of men fail. They break the chain because it's boring, hard, or they aren't seeing results fast enough. They are addicted to novelty. You will be addicted to the process. You will fall in love with the boredom of consistency. In the gym, this is your first 90 days. You don't skip a session. You just move the weight. You learn the form. You prove to yourself that you are a man who finishes what he starts. This identity, this operator mindset, is what allows you to do the boring work in your career that leads to the massive promotion. It's the willingness to build the spreadsheet, to review the code, to make the calls. It is the engine of success. Stop negotiating. Clock in. Execute the rep. Phase 3 is the engineer. You've built the engine of execution. Now, you optimize it for performance. Showing up is no longer enough. Now we demand progress. Discipline without data is just ritual. It's treading water. We are here to build, and building requires progressive overload. What gets measured gets managed. A Formula One team doesn't just drive, they collect telemetry data. Every lap, they analyze tire degradation, fuel burn, and engine performance. They make micro adjustments based on data to shave milliseconds. Your logbook is your telemetry data. It is the objective record of your performance. Without it, you are blind. The body and mind adapt only to a precise escalating stressor. If you are lifting the same weight for the same reps that you were 6 months ago, you are not disciplined. You are stagnant. Your discipline must be channeled into a metric. Am I stronger than last week? Is my form cleaner? Did I finish my project one day faster? True discipline lives here. It's the courage to look at the data, admit this isn't working, and then re-engineer the protocol. It is discipline with intelligence. This is the phase where you stop just doing the work and start owning the result. You audit your own system. Where am I leaking time? Where is my energy failing? What is the bottleneck? This is the mindset of the executive, the CEO, the team lead. They don't just work hard. They audit the system. They look at the P&L. They analyze the team's output. They find the bottleneck and they attack it. This is how you become invaluable. Stop guessing. Start measuring. Hunt for progress. Phase 4 is the commander. You have the blueprint. You have the engine. You have the optimization protocol. The weapon is built. Now you learn to aim it. This is the final phase, the absolute transfer of the discipline you forged in the Iron Temple into every other domain of your life. One system, total application. A commander doesn't just win one battle. He manages an entire campaign. He takes proven tactics and disciplined troops from one victory and applies them to the next objective. He understands the system of winning is universal. Understand this. The discipline to force yourself under a heavy bar is the exact same discipline it takes to have the hard conversation with your boss. It's the same discipline it takes to manage your finances, to read a book instead of scrolling, to be present with your family. It is the same neural circuit. Discipline is not a series of separate skills. It is a single, centralized resource, a muscle. By training it with intent in the gym, by proving to yourself that you can master your own physical vessel, you have created a surplus of this resource. You have built a high-performance engine. Now you, the commander, get to decide where to direct that power. This is the ultimate purpose. The gym was never just about muscle. It was the testing lab. It was the controlled environment to fail, adapt, and build the most powerful weapon you will ever own. The unbreakable will of a man who runs on protocol, not permission. Your career won't know what hit it. Your relationships will transform. Your entire life becomes a theater of operations for your new capability. You are the weapon. Stop compartmentalizing. Take command. Weaponize everything. This is the strategy. Phase 1. The architect. You stop wishing and define the mission. Phase 2. The operator. You stop negotiating and execute the reps. Phase 3. The engineer. You stop guessing and measure the progress. Phase 4. The commander. You stop isolating and transfer the power. This is how discipline is built. It is not magic. It is engineering. It is the process of becoming the man who cannot be stopped. The man who doesn't need motivation, because he is the motivation. A system of pure execution. The blueprint is in your possession. The only variable is you. If you are committing to this 4-phase protocol, Enlisting in this legion, then subscribe to the channel. That is your formal enlistment for your final pact. In the comments, write Phase 1. Initiated. Declare your intention. Set your foundation. The briefing is over, Architect. The factory is open. Go to work.